Hey everybody, welcome back. Super Auto Pets test build. Been essentially just getting blown out. I want a kiwi. Buy it. It's never going to get better than that. I don't want a pillbug or a cockroach. Give me something that's not pillbug or cockroach. A second kiwi. For now, hear me out. This is the way you run this. Now, I've always been buffing my iguana. Who up buffing a lizard? Just me? Okay, then it is what it is then. I definitely do think I want another kiwi. It might seem like a heavy spend, but basically the kiwi can be a temporary 2-2 and then it becomes a permanent 2-1 buff on a unit of our choice. Let's be an untouched arm. But do we want to buff a seahorse or an iguana? Previously I've been buffing the seahorse because it starts with better stats. But I look at this and I say, you know what? We're better off buffing the iguana because the iguana has more utility. The seahorse, I'm building my mental model for the game, and I think the seahorse is like it's a first, second round superstar. And then you start to figure out, how am I going to pivot off of this? How am I going to pivot off of this? So we're going to have an iguana that is going to be a 3-5 thanks to our bird, but only temporarily. Only in battle, not in shops, so not permanently. But when we sell the kiwis, it'll become like... I have to think about it. I don't have an answer for you yet. Don't move me. You get moved. Okay, honestly, they constructed a pretty great team here. I don't know the math right now, okay? That's the answer to your question. I don't see a kiwi, so that's okay. 1-2, 1-2. So you're going to become a 2-4. And then you're a 2-5. I can't do math. Then you're going to become a 3-7. I can do math again. That's great news. I do think you could run this team. I think I would rather just have... No, doing 2 damage would be really nice. I think I would rather do 2 damage once and not worry about the seahorse. So, like, you'll move an enemy... We'll hit it twice, maybe kill it. We'll get 2 buffs on you. One of our units maybe would also benefit from having more health. And then we can use our last 3 gold to fish for, not these units, but units that could benefit us. I'll freeze a peach. It's sadly maybe like the best unit rate, or the best food right now. I forgot cucumbers existed. Cucumbers got to be better than peach at this stage of the game. Okay. So I genuinely think the kiwi's doing great for us as just a permanent buffer. I mean, we have a 3-9 that's going to become a 7-13. Is that correct? Yes. Unfortunately, they have their own 6-13. So that's not going to help us out too much. I've been moved. Yes, we're going to lose. Not by too much, but we lost nonetheless. But I like where our iguana's at, man. Now here's what I'm thinking, okay? Did I not freeze an iguana to level up? Did I forget to freeze an iguana? Did we not have an iguana? Am I losing it? I would... Combine me for now. I like getting this 2-2 buff, okay? Then I will spend 2 gold to get a 1-2 bonus. Because I think scaling is so hard to come by. Then I'll do it again. What are we going to do with this cucumber? Now, a panda. A panda is always so interesting, right? But it's so early, or it's so late for a 2-4, I should say. I'm just not sure I see it coming to pass. Here's what I do see. Maybe you freeze a koala for the future. Now we got our iguana back, so we can level up next turn. Now we got koala, yak, cucumber. There's a part of me that says you put the koala at the front, you put the yak. You have the yak with the cucumber. Maybe you get a leech on level up next time. I don't know. All I'm going to say is it would be very nice to not die here. I think we're going to win this round. Let's go. I don't even know where that thing came from. Probably something got summoned, and as a result, our iguana shot it. Let's go. How much HP we got? 7? 7 HP. Plenty of room to work with here. 2 yaks. Holy cow. Combine me? A platypus. Honestly, I do think... Hold on, I'm having a package dropped off. Or stolen, I'm not sure. Sell your... No, you can't sell the seahorse. Combine your hummingbirds. You buy a platypus. You sell your platypus. You get 1 gold back from the sell. You get 1 gold back from selling the duck, and that HP is very relevant. Then you get 2 random friends getting some support. I guess we probably would have rather had a yak in there for that. But then I actually do, after all that, this is like horrible order, but I do think we wish to sell our Seahorse. Even though our Iguana will now have like some serious problems with it. Because it has nothing that would guarantee its trigger actually coming to pass. Holy cow, we got some good stuff here, though. I gotta... Oh, but you also do work. Oh, my God. I want to freeze the whole shop. Maybe we can stop focusing on the Iguana buff. And as a result, we would send a woodpecker out there that would also do 2 extra damage. But that damage would only be temporary. But okay. Or the buff from the damage would only be temporary for a koala. You see what I'm getting at here? We have our yaks hurt each other. The koala gets a permanent bonus now. We'd like to get to a level 2 koala. I know we've been running koalas a lot. You're probably saying, when are you going to get rid of the koalas? This guy just keeps talking about koalas. Okay, it's not my intention necessarily to, you know, just run koalas for the rest of my life. However, are you seeing what it's doing here? With your, it's going up very nicely against this iguana build. When we saw 2 yaks, I felt like that was a good opportunity to take advantage of that. So I think no matter what, we definitely want to add a koala. Now, I'm trying to think. I think this extends your lifespan by like a turn each, which is actually... That seems sizable. I don't think the woodpeckers... It's probably strictly better than the bird, admittedly, but... So we're straddling 2 archetypes right now, which I think is fine, actually. As long as both of the archetypes are good. We do this in Super Auto Pets all the time. You have, like, you know, a dog or something, and then you get a bison, and you're like, okay, we're going to try to finesse both of those simultaneously. Now, that's a problem. That's not going to help out too much. We're going to lose to a single donkey. Okay. That's a strong team. You've done well there. I can't help but notice the Vulture is on like every winning team that you're ever going to see. We're on round 7. Level me. And then sell me, I think. I just wanted to get another unit. You know what? Hear me out here. Buy a swordfish. It will give you 1 more trigger in battle on your koala. Yeah, this is okay. I mean, maybe not great, but okay, I think. Would I rather you be a 15-7? I don't think so. I think I'd rather roll and look for a level 2 koala. I don't like him. I gotta spend a little bit more time reading, I'll admit. I'm playing a little bit too fast and loose, okay? Now, Mantis is always interesting. I just don't think it does what I need it to do here. Roll me again. What do you think? I mean, in the long term, I don't think we're going koala fortune cookie, but it might keep us alive for now. I think, if anything, we're looking for koala green pepper once it actually gets statted up. I feel like our team is pretty strong as far as stats go. They got the same idea, man. They got the same freaking idea. Except they're so much smarter and stronger and cooler than me. Wait a minute. No, we're equivalent. We're exactly as cool as one another. Okay, okay. Now, please, give me something that can accelerate me here. I know I don't deserve it yet, but work with me. Okay, buy this first. Could really use a level 2 koala, man. Let me tell you. Could really use a level 2 koala. I don't really think you need a cucumber. If anything, I'd like to give you some more attack now, but not at the expense of your HP. Okay, please. None of this matters to me at all. Everything that we just went through there, none of it matters to me in the slightest. I'm going to keep rolling. I think that's... No, because that'll take you to 7-7, and then you'll die. Not smart. I'm just rolling. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe just let me... We got 2 decent foods frozen there. I feel like I'm in a bad place here. We're about to run out of yaks. If they're gonna die, I suppose we could combine them, and then we would get a few extra triggers, maybe. But then it would have the speed of the triggers if we were able to keep them alive via alternative means. Okay, so they're running basically the build we probably should have been running. We got so lucky that we had crits. We're dead. I'm not sure if my koala build is doing it, man. We're not dead. We're not on lethal. Never mind. The koala's still got a chance. Level up, you piece. Think about it. How you doing this? How we doing this? Take this so you get more chances, or your crit is that much more devastating when it works. Now, a toad can swap the stats, but it's a heavy price to pay. But there is a part of me that says, you know what? Hear me out. This is a bit weird. Combine your yaks. We're in experimental phase right now, okay? Toad, this. Now we have a swordfish that, like, isn't so bad. It does 7 damage at the start of battle. We still get a trigger for our koala. The yak will not live, but maybe we could find a way to make that happen. We could have... I mean, I guess the other... No, I don't know. Whatever. Who knows, man? You have 44 life. I don't think we're making it, man. We almost made it, but we did not scale fast enough there. We fell off in a huge way. Okay, this is why we're still playing the test pack, is because I need to learn stuff. I know people are like, play the weekly, play the weekly. You got to give me some time to get some sea legs. You got to give me some time to get some comfort, okay? We're definitely not at that level of comfort yet. Let's be a glistering streamer. I don't know what glistering means. All I can think of is glistening. Glistering? Listerine? Okay, similar squads here. I think we mathematically have to win. Or draw at worst, but we're going to win. Because, like, I love the tongue, man. In bed with your wife. Every time. Okay, so, I mean, this is, like, just the team you want if you're going to build based on moving units around. Roll me. I'm okay with this. Who should have more health? Let's mix it up. Let's give a little more health to the Seahorse. Because it starts with better stats and it's going to level up anyway. We're learning, okay? A lot of the... I'm building myself into a hole. And the hole is that in my head, I'm like, oh, my mental model should allow me to easily figure out how to, like, win the game. No battle plan survives contact with the enemy, okay? We got to figure this stuff out on the job. So that went very well. I would also say... That's fine. Okay, you also will move units around. So I think for now, 3 iguanas makes a little bit of sense. And then honestly, why don't you take a little bit of HP as well? Let's keep you alive. Now, let's respect the cucumber as one of the few things that'll scale us. A panda perhaps as well. But I've kind of said no to the pandas we've seen so far. It makes it difficult to want to grab them now. Okay, that seemed very cool for me. And then we're gonna draw. After all that, we're gonna draw. A toad would hit the spot, man. Toad would get me to combine these. I have to tell you, I just love the idea of the salamander. So whether or not this is gonna work, anything with start of battle, I'm like, give me a shot here. Now, here's the thing. You're like, clownfish, jellyfish, they both do things when friends level up. Yeah, but we're not running like a friends level up build. Because that build is called every build in the game. You always want your friends to level up. Instead, let's try to get our salamander to, like, actually pop and do something. I would sell this panda, believe it or not, in order to buy a pug so that the salamander gets even more permanent scaling. Now, admittedly, these are like... at start of turn. These are heavy spends for like 1/1 buffs, but we do get the benefit in some situations at least of using the animal in the process. So what the heck is going on? You got a little strawberry friend, get smoked. We're going to lose. That much is known. But I believe in the power of our salamander to at least impress me as the game moves onward. You're also start of battle. I have to feel like that's probably worth it. Do we go all in on, like, salamander plays? If so, we don't really care about, like, a level 2 pug, probably. We probably would rather sell, buy, get 1 extra gold out of it. Sell, buy. I know you provide no benefit, but I do thank you for the 1-1. I don't think we go deeper on the Iguana here. We roll, start a battle, end of turn. Deal 1 damage to the pet ahead, gain 1 health. So that's more of like a hurt trigger enabler for us. Why don't you roll me again? Start a battle? No, you're... Okay, honestly, I think you sell this, but only because I think that the Toad works with our existing squad. Maybe this... Are we going buy sell? Maybe we're going buy sell. Maybe we're saying we run a Toad for 1 round to help us win. And then we immediately go for buy sell, Salamander, buy sell, Starfish. I don't know, man. I'm creating new mental models, okay? You have killed my Salamander. That's horrendous news. That's like my best unit without a doubt. You've broken my heart. At least you guys sniped pretty good, but we're dead. I can't believe I died to a sick bird. That hurts. Okay, so if you're gonna pivot, you gotta pivot at some point, right? Like, get rid of your Iguana and get rid of your Toad for now. Friends sold with a sell ability. So we want start of battle for the Salamander is a given. And you could have your Panda help out with that as well. Now, I do want to add a Starfish. We need to find some things that have sell abilities, though. I mean, I can't help but feel like maybe we're straddling too many lines right now. Any sell abilities in the chat? There is another Salamander. Look. Sell me. Buy me. Place me. Freeze me. Unfreeze me. Roll me. Sell ability. Start a battle. What? Okay. Well, we'll take this. No, we're living no matter what. Even if we lose, which is fairly likely, we're still going to be alive. My donkey has been sniped. That's terrible news. Yeah, we stand no chance here. How'd you get a level 3 puffin? Be honest. What hacks are you using? You got a level 3 puffin on round 5? I don't buy it. I simply don't buy it. Now, you're gone. We have to level you up. Buy and sell abilities. Thank you so much. That's not who you should have buffed, but you're going to get a nice little juicy bonus here. Why is our donkey getting buffs? Can somebody explain this to me? And for now, I guess I'd rather have a 5-2 as part of the squad. I don't know if we're living through this. This doesn't seem that good. But if we just get endless zebras in our shop, that Starfish is going to pop, man. No doubt about it. How do you have 18 HP? Oh my god, you got 24 HP. Oh my god. Oh my god, you got moved to the back? Help me? I can't do 24 damage to you. Are you crazy? I can do 20. I can kill you. Oh my god, we're still alive. Keep it going, man. Maybe there's a shot. Sell abilities, please. Or start of battle abilities. We got to be very precious with our gold. Buy abilities. Buy abilities. We need something that has a... Okay, start of battle. Our Salamander still matters to me. I'm trying not to spend money on this. But now that I think about it, this gives you a 1-1, which is as good as what we're looking for. Okay, well, I don't need you to level up on this turn, okay? But I'll buy you. God, please survive this turn. This could be huge for us. Start of turn, roll. Start of turn, friends level up. That's the thing is you think you're going to be living at the top of the world, but then like 1 in 50 units in the game has a sell ability associated with it. They don't make them anymore. Oh, no. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Even without the crits. They got a cockroach to pop, man. Okay. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. That did not work very well. How have you sussed out how to make this pack good? I feel like Lisa Simpson right now, trying to solve the riddle on the back of the lunchbox. You know, it's that classic tale of the rabbit stealing the dinner out of the mailbox. Okay, take one of these. Maybe we can try and make it... Here's what seems to be good, okay? Let's be a pouting hipster. buffing a panda so that it can give its stats, especially at level 2. This one, we just didn't stand a chance. So that we could give its stats at level 2 to any unit of our choice that has a better effect. That seems sensible to me. That makes sense. Give me one of these. And for now, buff the panda. I know it seems a little weird, but I think we can use the panda as basically a vessel to be buffed. We're still going to lose this one. By a lot. But we're only 2 HP down. That means less than a loss from like round 4 onwards, so no sweat. We use the panda as a vessel to buff, and then it can give its stats to a unit that has a better effect. So let's take you to level 2 for now. When a friend levels up, give it 2-1. You know what? If there was ever a chance for this to have a chance, this might be the chance. Are we setting up a little... I feel like for now, setting up a little panda wave. I guess we should freeze doubles in that case for sure. We'll set up a little panda wave to make our seahorse as strong as possible. We'll hope to get the level up next turn and have the clownfish help us out a little bit. Holy cow, they got a hat on the test build. That is a flex. We draw. That's an acceptable draw, okay? Give me some more pairs. Let's see this clownfish pop. I would rather combine and have 2 of you, I think, for now. Roll me once. Salamander, huh? We're going to just take you guys closer to levels. I'm telling you, the whole crux of this plan is getting a panda to pop to level 2. At which point we can start to talk about the rest of the game. This is not going to work. The Okapi, though, it's like... So they beat me, but at what cost? Because this Okapi, it's going to lose all his stats in the next round. I'm not too worried about that from a gameplay perspective. I'm not sure what else we could have done there. Roll me, look for some better units. Again, we always have a level up synergy. You know what? Okay, fine. Jellyfish. We'll try it. If we're going to be leveling up anyway, maybe this is sensible. Okay. Does anybody need less attack, more HP? Absolutely not. There's a level. You're not going to trigger yourself, but you'll get a bonus from the clownfish. There's a level. I don't know. Let's keep you around for a dang second. We're probably going to lose this round. And we really need a level 2 panda, but... Please get killed somehow? It's not going to happen, is it? No, we're going to lose. Okay, so now we're on lethal with 0 wins, but any day now this is going to pop for sure. There you go. There's a nice little buff. There's a nice little buff. I think these units are both good. Let's sell our clownfish. I really don't see it doing much more than it just did for us. Purchase a vulture, which has been kind of insane, and put you up to the front. I think a hawk can be good too. We really need this next level panda. Otherwise, like, what is it even doing here? But maybe our units all being bad is fine, because it means that when our units faint, the vultures will shoot them. Or we'll just get killed ourselves, like in a millisecond, apparently. Holy cow, we won a round. I don't believe it. Maybe this is the turn. This is when it's going to start working out for us. Okay. You need to buff the unit with the least HP, which is our vulture. I am willing to sell... the seahorse and the iguana are kind of a package deal. Let's start with the iguana. Place an orangutan. It's a good buffer. You give more HP, too. This gives you minus... I still don't see that as being worth it, really. But you're getting a ton of HP, so why don't you lose some of it in order to leverage that for some extra attack? And honestly, to keep ourselves alive, I kind of want to give you a fortune cookie, but let's see what else shows up. A panda would still hit the spot. If you double your HP and then you would get more HP... Is there something to this? Instead of a 6/6, but then you would not be... Okay, never mind. I think I'm happy where I stand on that one. I thought about it for a second. Just don't see the praying mantis doing it for us. Friend behind gets 1 temporary experience. That's so... I don't believe it. I mean, with the mantis in the shop, sure, but... 2 vultures? No, 2 vultures? 2 vultures? 2 vultures? No, okay. Yeah, I'd much rather have a 1/1 buff on my vulture than a chance for our jellyfish to deal double damage. Where's the panda, man? It's a tier 1. Oh my god. I don't even get to use my vulture. I don't even get to use it. It's ripped away from me in the moment. We can run another one, because apparently they're about like 2 minutes each at this point. I'm losing my mind. I still think this makes sense for our first build. You can call me crazy if you want. I think we have to give it one more try, okay? We have to give the panda a chance to hit level 2. I know it puts us at a disadvantage, but to be able to, I mean, like, because you're guaranteed to have a maximum of, like, 4 units on your squad when battle starts, but to be able to buff a unit forever and then kill itself for stats, in order to give those stats to a unit who could put them to more efficient use actually seems quite sensible to me. Now, let's freeze this panda, buy the seahorse, get ourselves a level up next turn, okay? This seems like a relatively sensible team right now. I would just like to not even win, but if we could just draw some games right now. You're gonna die. Let's go. So that we can live long enough to have some HP to execute a pivot. Maybe there is no pivoting in this version. Maybe you soft pivot every time. We got to figure it out. Okay. I love that. For now, this appears to help us out quite a lot with our existing build. Let's make our panda stronger. And honestly, let's give our seahorse some permanent stat boost. And let's not pivot off of the movement strategy too early, okay? Once we get a level 2 panda, I will facilitate some investment in a level 2 panda. Okay, they're going full strawberry team. You don't see this too much. I don't know how it's going to work. And I'm just being sincere. You get moved, you get weakened. As long as we keep our toad weaker than our iguanas... No, stronger than our iguanas, we're going to be happy. Okay, level 2 panda. Now check this out. The Okapi is an interesting one, don't get me wrong. I think you can give your toad the stats. So it's going to remain stronger than... I guess we don't have to do it round 1. We could do it like this instead. Okay. We're on flawless. This is blowing me away, quite frankly. I don't want anybody's stats to be swapped. Just give me the basics right here. This is a great looking setup for... If this team can do it, this team can do it. If this archetype can do it, this team can do it, I should say. So they got a koala that has not popped. Doesn't bother me. I'm feeling fantastic right now. I'm you but stronger. I can't believe it's happening, okay? Is this... We got there on the perfect line? Another toad. First, we got to level up. See what you get. An eel? The panda will go before the eel. No, the eel will go before the panda. Unless we give the panda more stats. Because I'm like, you get 50% bonus health. So I take you out of here as a 5-2. Then let's say in theory, you would become a 9-8. And then you would become a 9-12. You're becoming a 9-14. But this is an easy way to add another decent unit to the squad right here, I feel. But we need the panda to have better stats. Better attack, at least. So one easy way to do that is via this. Whether or not that's worth it, I don't know. We're getting into like a bit of a crazy zone here where we're trying to adjust turn timings. I guess we could flip this around as, yo, that would have been so much smarter. Why didn't I flip the eel around? Anyway, I'm still pretty pleased. Also, I think the seahorse should still be at the front. I think that was not wise. You're weakened. I'm still feeling good, man. I'm still feeling good. I'm still feeling good. Now, we could still swap you. It's just that now it's like another... It's another 3 gold. You would go from being a 12-7, which will actually be like a 12-11, maybe, to a 9-10, which would be a 9-15. That actually sounds a lot better. And then I'm going to just leverage that again. So your stats should actually place you at, as of right now, a 9-12, which will actually be a 9-18. Take some more HP. And then I think the dream here is level 3 Panda to feed more attack to the eel. That's a strong unit, man. That's a smart play on their part. I'll give it to them. Okay, we got a very similar looking team here. I can't help but notice. Very similar. Very similar indeed. No, not to you. I'm dead. I'm dead, but it was hard fought. I still think we got the right idea. The Panda levels up, and maybe we get a fortune cookie on top of the eel, and we're sitting pretty. So you take one of those. I mean, technically, we're taking... You'd have 0 attack, but then you go to 7. But then you would go to 13. Was actually, so you go to like 34. Oh, you can only go down to 1 attack too. It didn't even screw us, man. Let's go. And then somebody needs to do more damage. I don't think it's you though. Like I don't want to take away 2 from you because it's really taking away 4. Is taking away 3 from you to give you 4 attack. I'd rather take away 2 from you, which is it's functionally exactly the same. What's wrong with me? Although it would be amplified more if you get to level 3, which is kind of our game plan right here. Okay, sure, let's give it a try. I don't know, man. I'm kind of like I've only lost 1 round. Why am I crying? You know? Just give it a second to maybe work itself out. A 12-24. That's feeling a little bit better. We also need to move our Seahorse to the front. What are you doing at the back? No, not like this, man. Okay, but we're not dead yet. Find that pivot, man. Look for pairs or something. Look for a better squad. There's a part of me that thinks I could give you one of those. I don't know. I really think we need to get this Iguana... Or not the Iguana, this Panda to pop. Maybe we can... I think the Seahorse has stats. The Iguana's no longer what we should be focusing on. I would put the Seahorse at the front so it moves a unit around. And I would put the Hawk in this position because it seems to make the most sense. I guess we could put it here, technically. Second position also seems to do some work for us. I don't really like my eel in position 3, but you got to do what you got to do. Please, an eel or a panda would really hit the spot. Okay, well, knowing that we're not going to be dead, even if we lose on this one, I think we can relax and at least be like, we're learning something, we're having fun. It's a very tricky mid-game. This is an issue for me. Now, of course, in position 2, I have shot their Panda to no effect, which is typical and not something that you should really look to as a huge positive. We have taken damage there, and we will be on 1 HP. I would just like to live long enough for once to, like, maybe see the, like, the late-game animals. But apparently such a thing is not possible. Okay, a lion is a gimme. I will sell... my toad, and then feed the lion. Because you're going to be a 16-8 that will then become a 32-16. It would be nice if you had some extra HP. So, for now, I'm actually going to just buy some stew, and you will get that 2 HP anyway. Okay, now why is my eel in the back? Great question, because I'm flustered. We don't stand a chance. How did you get... You got an ultimate strawberry salamander build. At least we critted you. We critted you for 12, and you hit us normally for 48. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go study up. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.